there, good looking. Do you want a workout that's gonna train the chest, the shoulders, and the triceps? Oh, boy, am I delivering today. Hey, welcome to my chest and triceps workout for women over the age of 40. And if you're part of my Fit in 15 challenge, this is day 8, baby. Woo! And if you're not a part of the challenge, why the hell not? Hey, George. Hey, if you want to get on the next one, all you have to do is click subscribe and click the notification bell. That way I can let you know the next time I run a free challenge for the YouTube community. Trust me, it's awesome. So if you haven't already done so, hey, click that subscribe button. Now today you do need some tools. So I want you to grab an assortment of dumbbells from light to moderate to heavy. And we also need a chair to do some tricep dips off of. All right, awesome. Grab your gear. Let's go get warmed up. Hello there, hey, welcome. I'm PJ from fitnesswithpj.com and I help women over the age of 40 reclaim the tush as well as more muscles of their 20s. Hey, listen, I've been a personal trainer, fitness instructor, coach for 25 years. I'm 50 years old myself. And that's why I started this channel. So it's a pretty awesome you stop by, and I hope you click subscribe so we can keep on training together. Now let's get warmed up and we will dive right into the strength workout for the chest and triceps. Let's start with some arm circles, abs engaged. Make the circles really big. We want to warm up those shoulders. So we got a little bit of everything in this workout. Mini Tabatas to traditional strength movements to body weight strength movements. You name it, we're doing it. Last 3, 2, 1. Open and close now. Oh, here comes my buddy George. Hi, George. For those of you that are new to the channel, this is my puppy. He's a year old. His name's George. Yep, talking about you. Last 2. And 1. All right, let's get into a high plank position. You can go on the forearms if being on the wrist bothers your wrists, or on the hands bothers your wrists. You can also go on the knees, okay? Now from this position, pick up one hand, tap the opposite shoulder, and then the other. Perfect. Now keep those hips quiet, squared to the ground, hands directly underneath the shoulders, and breathe. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna stay down here, everybody, and continue the warm-up fun with our first movement pattern, which is a push-up drill. We have 3 sets, 8 reps. First rep is hands wide, second rep is hands narrow to hit more triceps. I'm going from my knees because my push-ups are not the strongest and I want them to be really pretty looking because I'm on YouTube. Now I want you to pretend you're on YouTube and make them pretty as well. To modify, you push the tush up, okay? So you're almost in a 4-point position and that's how you modify. All right, let's give her a go. Start with hands wider than the shoulders, chest to ground, 1. Now walk the hands, elbows brushed by the rib cage and point towards your toes for 2. So you kind of look like a grasshopper on that narrow push-up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 more. 8. Perfect. All right, we rested here for a little bit. Maybe some wrist circles, you know, to get the wrists alive. And we're going into our second set in about 10 seconds. Like I said, we're starting this off with a bang, aren't we? All right, here we go. Start wide for me. Get in that plank position. Unless you need to modify, then the bum is up. Here we go. Look up for me. Don't look down. And chest to ground. 1. Now elbows in. 2. Wide. 3. In. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Whoo! Yep. I think 8 reps is just right. I don't do a ton of push-ups in my workouts because I'm well aware most of us over the age of 40 have some sort of shoulder issues. So that's why the reps are down low. And as I said, you can push your bum up and that creates less body weight for you to do the push-up with. Okay, crew, let's do it. Last set. Head up, ready, chest to ground. 1. Hands in. 2. 3, 4, 5. The hands in will be the hardest, right? 6. You're like, yeah, no kidding, PJ. 7. One more. 8. Thank you, Captain Obvious. And shake it out. All right, we're moving into our strength drill now. I want you to grab what you consider our heavies, but maybe bring them down just a bit, because we have 3 rounds of the same movement as well as isolating one muscle of the movement. So I'm going to use 15s. Normally for a chest press, I would use 20s, 25s, but I know it's coming, so I brought it down to 15s. Okay, so let me show you the movement, and then away we go. Hey, George? George, I just vacuumed. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we're down on the ground. Chest press for 40 seconds. When the timer goes, we let go of one of the dumbbells. I'm going to keep my 15. You might want to drop yours down a little bit. And skull crusher. Okay, there's only a 10-second break, and we have 3 rounds of these. I know it's going to be awesome. Ready, set, and go. Chest press. So elbows lined up with shoulders, wrists over elbows, and press the dumbbell straight up, ending above the chest, and then back of the arm hits the mat. Perfect. So here we've got pecs, anterior deltoid, and triceps working. And then for the second exercise, we'll just solely isolate into your tris. It's already burning for me. How about you? Holy moly. Straighten your arms with each rep, slow and controlled. Time. All right, now get rid of one dumbbell. And if you've got to bring down the dumbbell, go for it. Arms are straight, elbows and shoulders lined up, and we keep those lined up. Now bring the dumbbell post towards the forehead. Don't hit the head though, and straighten the arms. They call it a skull crusher. They don't call it a skull crusher for nothing. I once did bonk my head in a YouTube video doing this move. Yeah, first day in the gym. Straighten the arms each time. Keep those elbows lined up with your shoulders. Time. All right. Round 2. Chest press. Whew. Yeah. Ready? Go. Oh my goodness. I may have to drop down the weights for the 3rd set. This is why I asked you to grab an assortment of dumbbells. Just in case. When you're isolating just one muscle, whoo, baby, for a whole workout, yeah, you need an assortment of dumbbells to get you through that workout. But we got this, right? We started, we're gonna finish. We will do our best and just lay it all out there and feel amazing about ourselves when we're done. That's all we can ask of ourselves. Time. Whew. Okay. Triceps, skull crushers. Whew. Ready? Go. Your triceps should almost be done by now, like pretty toasty, almost burning. That's where we should be at right now. Time. Okay, so now we torch them. Here we go, last set. I'm gonna try and keep my 15s. Ready, and go. Pay attention to the rest of the body, crew. Make sure that back of the neck is long. Abs engaged, that low back isn't lifting and overarching on the ground. And then breathe. Just focus on the breath. The muscles are gonna burn regardless, so let's see if we can keep this weight and just embrace the burn. Time. Woo! All right, here we go. Skull crushers, last set, and then we'll shake out these arms because they will need to be shaken out. Go. Watch the forehead as you lower that dumbbell. And then pay attention to that. Your dominant arm isn't really taking over, and this will happen, you guys. So we want equal left and right, allowing that dumbbell to lower and pressing it up. Straightening the arms with every rep, keeping those elbows lined up with the shoulders. And breathe. Time, great job. All right, we're moving into a single arm chest fly and a cross body tricep. So if you're part of my Fit in 15, we did this tricep move last week. Now I'm gonna drop my dumbbell down from my fly to a 10-pound, and then the tricep, I'll try the 10, but I'm gonna have an 8-pound close by, just in case. And I'm also going to grab a sip of water because I'm thirsty. Okay, so it's just a one-arm chest fly. When we do a fly, the movement pattern's coming through the shoulder, not the elbow. And then that same arm will do a cross-body tricep. So let me quickly show you. Okay, so it's just one arm. I'm gonna go out, and then the cross-body, the hand is going to face my knee, and I'm gonna bring that dumbbell down towards the opposite shoulder and straighten the arm. All right, we have 2 rounds. Alternating arms, so let's start. Grab a dumbbell that's moderate weight for you. Palm is facing the center or midline of your body, and if you want, you can extend the non-working arm up as a target. Elbow pointed out a bit, and drop the arm out. Back of the arm's gonna hit your mat, but not your knuckles, okay? You wanna keep that elbow bent in, not straighten the arm as you're lowering it. And as I said, you can have that other arm up there as a target. Now, if you'd like, you can come up into a bridge and work a little bit more into the glutes as well as your core, because we're using one arm only. So the left side oblique's got to fire up as this right arm drops away from the body. Time. Now I'm going to drop the dumbbell down to an 8. Still stay with my right arm, palm facing my knee. Bending at the elbow, keeping that elbow over the shoulder, bring the hand down, touch the in front of my left shoulder, and then straighten the arm. You can also anchor this arm by placing the hand just above the elbow crease and anchoring it so that elbow stays above the shoulder. Keep going, my watch is doing weird things. Oh yeah. So when the timer goes, left arm, and you can add that bridge so we can get that right side oblique fired up. Woo! Hello, triceps. Time. All right, here we go. One arm chest fly, other arm now. Bridge up for me, push through the heels, elbow points out, and let the arm drop out. And fly forward. You can bring the non-working arm up as a target. Push through those heels, get those hips up high. Not letting the arm drop out. You're in control of the whole lift, okay? The descending and the pulling the dumbbell back up. Time. All right, I'm bringing the dumbbell down. Palm's gonna face my knees. All right, keep that left elbow and shoulder aligned. Drop the hand down, touch the front of my right shoulder, and then extend the arm back up. Good job. So by changing the grip on this tricep, we'll hit a different head into the tricep. There's 3 heads, tri, right, Latin for 3. So bicep, we have 2 heads. And by varying the grip, as well as where our shoulder is in space, we're gonna hit different parts of the triceps. Time. Okay, let's take that right arm again. Elbow bends out, second set. Add the bridge if you'd like, and go. But why wouldn't you add the bridge, huh? Just get more muscles involved. Who the hell doesn't like that? Time. Lower the bum down. Now I'm going to try and keep this same dumbbell for this final set of cross-body triceps. You going to join me on that? Come on. Here we go. Bend and straighten. So I went from 8 to 10, and it is amazing the difference 2 pounds can make on this movement. Wow. This is also great too because we're using a ton of stabilizers in the shoulder so that we keep the elbow above it. Time. Okay, here we go, last arm. So into the left arm, bend the left elbow out a bit, maybe curl the wrist in a bit, hips up high. Other arm can be a target if you'd like. And one arm fly. If you do this workout again in the future, and if you have a stability ball or a Bosu ball, it's really fun to do this movement as well as those chest press movements we did at the beginning there, off of a stability ball or Bosu. So if you have other pieces of equipment, don't hesitate to bring them in when we're doing dumbbell workouts, especially if it's a ball or a Bosu. Time. Lower the bum. Once again, I'm going to try and keep the same dumbbell for this arm. Now this is my weaker arm, and I'm left-handed, and this is my left arm, so go figure why that's weaker, and go. I keep telling my husband, because he doesn't understand it. He figures if I'm left-handed, my left arm should be the strongest. But I'm only left-handed in writing. In sport, I'm right-handed. So I tell him it's because I had to adapt to the right-handed world. And I eat left-handed. I can eat right-handed too. I can eat no hands as well. I like to eat. Time. All right, grab a sip of water if you need it. We're moving into a new series of movements. And this is a bodyweight Tabata drill. We have alternating plank ups coming up. All right, so it's 4 rounds. 20 seconds. You can alternate your lead arm, or you can stay with one arm and then use the other lead arm for the next set. We can be on the knees to modify, okay, into a strong plank, and it's a plank up. Wrists ending right underneath the shoulders to really target into those triceps. Now, if you absolutely, positively cannot even do the modified version of that due to shoulder issues, wrist issues, or you just hate this exercise, then I want you to grab your moderate dumbbells, go back onto your back, elbows in tight, and you're gonna punch straight up. Okay, so that's your modified, or not even modified, because your triceps are gonna burn on that one, but that's your alternative. All right, I'm well aware there are a lot of shoulder and wrist problems out there, so I don't want you to leave the workout or just sit there and watch me do the exercise. I'd rather give you an alternative. All right, you ready? Of course you are. Here we go. 4 rounds, start in a plank and go. So I'm gonna lead with the same arm for the full 20 seconds because I find that really burns out my one side. And then I'll lead with my other arm for the second round. Once again, we have 4 rounds. If you're joining me on the plank ups, keep the feet apart, keep those hips quiet. Time. Round 2 coming up. Ready, go. Round 2. Now I'm leading with the other arm. Hips are quiet, feet apart. Gaze is just slightly ahead of me. Whew. Trying to get the hands right underneath the shoulders so I really work the triceps. This is also working the core. Time. Whew. Halfway. George is training really hard, aren't you? Yes. Go. You're doing a good job, buddy. Time. Okay, one more to go. Ready, set, go. Time. Whew. All right, pausing the timer, moving on to a new mini Tabata, shoulder presses. Now I want to have us seated on this one, so there's no use of our legs. It's going to be purely shoulders and triceps. So grab that chair I asked you to get. Grab, I'm using 10s, so you want moderate dumbbells. And maybe grab your light ones and just have them close by too, because we're going to use the chair for the next 3 moves actually. All right. Shoulder presses, if you're not familiar with a shoulder press, spine is tall, posture there, hands facing away from you, pressing straight up and lowering down. Now, if this absolutely does not work for you, pressing above the shoulders, again, I'm well aware of shoulder issues. I want you to grab your lighter ones, start low, thumbs pointed up, and come out in the letter V. So these are called full cans. So you're going to lead with the thumbs, palms facing the center of your body, and just coming to shoulder height. Okay, so that's in lieu of the shoulder presses. The other option too, if you really start to fatigue, is you can hold on to 1 dumbbell. There you go. Enough talking. Let's start lifting. Ready? Round 1 of 4, and go. Good. Feet flat on your ground, abdominals engaged. Shh, George. George. There's a dog walking by. Time. It's enough, buddy. All right, number 2. Ready, set, go. Oh. Woo. Getting hard now. Time. Halfway. Go. Number 3. Oh my goodness. Shoulders are just Time, burning out. Okay, this is good news, you guys. We just have one more set to go, so we can do this, okay? Last set. Go. Oh boy, let's dig in, you guys. We're tough. One more, come on. And release, woo. All right, shake out those arms. Great job. Okay, we just have one more circuit to go through and then we are done. We're using the chair once again, tricep dips followed by front lateral raises. So a dip pattern is elbows in close to the sides, bum close to your chair, and lower and straighten. Holy cow, that's all I'm showing because I don't want to use up my triceps. Then we grab the eights. Okay, I'm grabbing eights, pardon me, you grab your lights. All right, and both arms up, front lateral raises. Okay, to modify, one arm at a time. All right, excellent. Here we go. Ready? This is gonna hurt, George. This is gonna hurt. Okay, tricep dips. We have 3 rounds, you guys. Ready, set, go. Keep the bum close to your chair. And we're just trying to use the arms only, not the hips. Oh boy. Time. Whew. 30 seconds was a long time. Do you think that was really 30 seconds? Did I screw this timer up? All right, ready? Front lateral raises, go. One or both, just to shoulder height. Palms are facing down when they're up there to shoulder height, and then slowly lower. Abs engaged, posture tall, shoulders pulled back and down. Excellent. Time. Whew. All right, round 2. Tricep dips. Bum close to your bench. Ready, go. Straighten your arms with each rep. Oh, burning. Oh, come on. Oh. Time. Whew. Oh my goodness. I think at the end of this, we're just going to go in the fetal position and stay there. All right, front lateral raises and go. Whew, boy. So the great news is, you guys, that we just have these 2 moves to do and one more round after this. And then, yeah, we can go in the fetal position if we'd like. So hang in there. Very isolated, very concentrated work today on triceps, chest, and front shoulders. So, yeah, it's getting tired. Excuse me, time. I need to grab a quick sip of water. I think I have dog hair stuck in my throat. Go. If you have a dog, you know what I'm talking about. You'll go eat out at a restaurant and go, oh, look, there's George's hair. There's George's hair in my calamari. But we don't care, do we? Like, yeah, oh well. Just pick it out, keep eating. Woo. Come on, you guys, last set. We got this, let's do it, come on. Time, ho ho. Oh, George, you gotta watch your head, man. All right, front lateral raises, and then we stretch, go. Time. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of us. All right, grab a sip of water if you need it. Please don't leave me yet though. I need to stretch out the muscles we just trained the crap out of before you continue on with your day. All right, let's start by stretching into the shoulders, arm across, thumb up. Beautiful. Now let's take that same hand, place it in between the shoulder blades, walk it down the back, and then lean away. And we're gonna hold this for a few breaths because this is stretching into the triceps, which pretty much got tortured for 30 minutes. So I'm so happy you popped by. I'm so proud of you if you're in the Fit in 15 challenge. And remember, if you're not, hey, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell. That way I can let you know when I run another one. All right, other arm across. Here we go, hand in between the shoulder blades, lean away. Sit back against your chair for me. We'll use the chair to stretch into the pecs, interlace the hands, let the head drop back and let your upper body drape over the back of your chair. And just breathe. So I hope you enjoyed the workout. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and I would love to hear from you down below. So drop a comment before you leave. And if you've been to the workouts in the past, hey, we would love to see you in Patreon. It is the members there on Patreon that allow me to keep these workouts on YouTube. So for as little as $3 a month, you can help us keep these workouts going and your support would be greatly appreciated. Drop down. Sit up nice and tall. Just take right arm, reach across, stretching the obliques a bit. Into a muscle group through here, serratus. And other side. Now let's use the back of our chair. So I have to work around my dog here to get into your chest a bit more as well as your back muscles. So thumbs pointed up, hands wide, drop your upper body through your arms and just feel the length happening down the sides of the body. You might even feel it in your low back. You might feel your hamstrings. If you want more hamstrings, just position those heels under the hips and then push your tailbone up to the ceiling and that'll lengthen behind the body. No, we didn't work hamstrings, but hey, it always feels nice to give them a good stretch. 2 more breaths. And release. Hey, once again, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And I hope to see you next workout. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. Good job, bud. Yeah, good job. Have a good day.